The following episode may be inappropriate for some audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome everyone here to the State of Synth. My name is Dennis G.
And I'm Neon Fawkes.
And I don't know why, I just had a little bit of honey, and I feel like I got the honey voice today. I don't know what it is. It dropped my vocal, the octaves? I feel like a little smoother now. That's the magic. It's all about the honey.
I see. I gotta try that someday.
I guess I don't know.
Instead, I just have a cigarette and start hacking my lungs up.
Or that, it depends on what kind of sound you want to get out.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely the way to go. But yeah, man, how you doing? It's been a while.
Good. Yeah. It's been what, a whole week?
In internet time and COVID time, that's been 2 lifetimes.
Yeah, with all the news lately, jeez, it feels like months.
Gosh, yeah, it's been crazy, but we're gonna keep it fun. We're gonna keep it fresh and fun.
Yeah, you guys okay down there in the States? Because I mean,
I don't know.
Everyone's looking at you guys like, what the hell?
I don't know. Well, nah. I almost went there. No politics. # no politics.
Nah. It's just. No, we're here for you. Up here in Canada, we're here for you.
I'm glad somebody is here to rescue us because we're falling fast. It's like Canada is the U.S. designated driver or something. I don't even know. I think. Just drive us home at the end of the night, and we'll forget it all ever happened. Anyway, we are here for another episode. This is so fun, man. I'm so excited to have our very special guest on the show for this evening. Before we go into our top story, though, we want to let you know about our sponsor for this evening. This episode of The State of Synth is brought to you by the amazing Monty Wizards over at Retro Revolutions. Yes, they were on last week. Mm-hmm. They're our new best friends, Jules. I tell you, they're gonna do a console for us. I'm so excited.
Those boys from Kiwi Land.
It's amazing what they do, really. Honestly, it's incredible. And one of the cool things that they're trying to do is they're really trying to push out their show. They're trying to make it international, to go all over the place, maybe even come over to the States, to North America, and that would be so much fun. So they are starting a drive right now. If you like what they're all about, of course, they were on the show last week, so really cool guys. You can check out their Patreon and help them make their goal for their international world tour. And the address is what? Patreon.com/Retro Revolutions with the S on the end. Mm-hmm. We don't know the other guy. Retro Revolution. Not that one. Give your money to those guys because they're cool. They're great. All right, I tell you what, we're going to go ahead into our top story of the evening. Top story of the evening. A new style of synthwave is making its way across the horizon. Yes, in the latest chapter of Everything Crossing Over with the synthwave sound. Well, our roving reporter Vosto Vlad is hot on the trail of yet another style of synthwave for us all to groove to, all the synth fam. And I hear it's quite catchy.
Oh, yeah.
With a little bit more on the subject, here is the Mr. Vosto Vlad to tell us all about it. Vosto, are you out there, buddy?
This is Vosto Vlad, and tonight we have a special meeting with Bob Chester. How are you doing, Bob?
I'm doing just fine. I'm out here by the fire with my cyber horse and my friend Buck Wild, creating a new style. I have a new style inspired by another style, which is inspired by yet another style. Now, Buck Wild here is an expert in wildlife, documenting survival strategies of bears and wolves in the Alaska wilderness. I need to know all that myself so I can kill 'em quicker. So I really enjoy that Space Cowboy by Turbo Knight. Buck Wild over here told me I should make a new style, so I made it. Here we go. Rosanna's down in Texarkana, wanted me to push her broom, and sweet Arlene is in Abilene. She forgot a honeymoon, and Allison's in Gableston somehow lost her sanity. And Dimples, who now live in temples, got the law looking for me. So all my exes live in Texas, and Texas is the place that I do love to be. But all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my head and I try to fame. Yeah, that's why I hang my head and I try to fame. Yeah, that's it. I think a lot of people drink moonshine to this.
Yes, Bob Chester, I do believe that is a great song. However, moonshine is illegal to produce in the United States.
But what if we find a loophole and make some rat shine instead? Rat shine.
Alright, that just might work. Come and get your rat shine at the Night Ride FM bar. It looks like we are pioneers of music and pioneers of drinks. How's that for a story? Back to you, Dennis.
Jeez,
What the hell just happened? Vosto Vlad, ladies and gentlemen, he is our resident roving reporter, always out there to get the story no matter how outlandish and ridiculous it is.
Jeez.
I need a moment. Hold on. Okay, I'm better. Jules, let's go ahead and follow that up with a song. What do you think?
Sure, let's play a song. All right. So yeah, our first song tonight is from London artist Le Groupe Fantastique.
Oh, that's a word.
Yeah, and we got this single. It's called "Is This Me?" and you're hearing it here on Night Ride FM.
Enjoy.
The shapes of your mind divide into
And once again, that was This Is Me by Le Groupe Fantastique.
Is this me?
Is that... Wait, that's the name of the song?
Yeah.
Or is that the name of the artist? I did this before.
It's the song name is This Me?
I
right?
do this all the time. I mess it up. I already mess up, and it's one of them things where I can't tell the artist name versus the song. I'm terrible. Let's introduce our guest. Why don't we, before I completely ruin everything with my ineptness? Sissus. All right, so I'm very pleased to introduce to you from the Static Realms TV show on YouTube and Twitch, or mostly Twitch, we have Electrish. Let's have a nice round of applause for Electrish. Hey,
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks for joining us.
I said YouTube, but I don't think you guys are just Twitch only, right?
Actually, we stream on Twitch, we stream on Facebook, and on YouTube as well.
Oh, well, look at that. So very good. I was right. I had it all right for once.
For those of you listening, let's just head over to twitch.tv/Static Realms Music. For the Twitch stream, you can head over to YouTube for Static Realms as well. Go to the website, www.staticrealms.com, and of course, follow on all the social media.
Yeah, thank you. So we have 2 shows every month.
That's amazing. That's a lot of work, honestly, because you guys
It's
do a different thing.
A lot of work. It's a lot of work and a lot of fun.
Like, we just turn the mics on and just start talking dumb stuff, but like you guys, you have production value.
Thank you. I can't take all the credit. It's actually my partner. He's behind the scenes. He's an amazing director, editor, you name it. He can do amazing things. But together, we are such a good team that we are able to somehow produce an episode twice a month. So
That is
it's been good.
though.
It's been fun.
Now, you guys do a lot of stuff. You do interviews, you do the videos, of course, and you do some live performances too, which is like really awesome.
Yes, we try to encompass everything that MTV used to be, where you can tune in and you can see artists that you may not have heard before, and also artists that you know and love. And we try to bring exclusive content to our show to help everyone in the synthwave community, go have a go-to for that entertainment value of the synthwave music, and just have fun and watch it.
Indeed. I like the fact that it seems like the artists that you bring on, I mean, a lot of them are very well-known names. We have Oceanside 85, I know you had on a lot.
Yes.
Then we, just so many great artists. In fact, a couple people in the chat room were on the show as well. So
that's always exciting when the
Yeah.
artists join in the chat.
Night Rider 87.
I'm like
right?
a little kid. I get excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're here. So yeah, it's fun.
But you also have, I would say, like the flavor of synthwave that could almost be considered like just on like the fringes of the whole genre, which is really cool too. You have like your Depeche Mode kind of sounding, and they might not have palm trees and they might not have the laser grids, but they definitely have the vibe, and it's all about the vibe at the end of the day, really.
Absolutely. We always try to showcase artists that we ourselves are fans of. We'll listen to the music, we'll watch the videos. We're fans of the artists ourselves, and we like to have a nice variety in the genre, the subgenres, and just have it all, because why not? It's what we enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely. So Jules, I'm very excited. You know why I'm excited? Because we're going to find out all the deep, dirty secrets about the show. Static Realms. We're gonna pick your brain. We're definitely going to find out all the good stuff and the
I thought you might
secrets.
do that.
We're digging deep tonight, I'm telling you.
You can't hide. We got you now.
We got you locked down. But I tell you what, in the meantime, let's go ahead and why don't we drop a track real quick, and we'll have some more tunes, and then we'll have some more with Electrish of Static Realms.
Sure.
Mr. Jules, what do we have lined up here?
You know what? Before we do that, I just gotta throw a shout out to everyone in the chat.
Yes.
In particular, we've got Eddie from Static Realms. He's over in the Night Ride chat.
There he is.
And yeah, we've got Exodus, Kevlar Noir, Zoo.
Hi, Eddie.
Hey, Eddie.
Hey, Eddie.
We've got Floof, we've got Z, Comrade Nixco, Thetanbait, Karin's in there, Aphelion, Crazy, Hannah Baird's in there, Egg Shen, Night Razor, Best Korea, aka Ray, and Thunder Porpoise is in there, Jonathan Leporati, Rex Balls is in there.
Nice.
I love the name.
And then, of course, over on YouTube, we've got Jasmina. And Aphilion's over there as well, lurking. Demi K is over in the YouTube chat, as well as Jason Hoffman, the Not So Serious Show, and Astro Ascension just joined. So, hi guys. Time for some music.
Yeah, and speaking of Demi K, I believe we have a tune lined up by him.
Damn right. From his upcoming EP, Mechanical Psyche. Here's a track called Viral Vector by Demi out of Greece.
And here it is on Night Ride FM. And once again, that was Demi K with Viral Vector. That's a cool name for a track, man. Demi, you're all right, man. I like you.
Oh yeah.
We all love Demi K.
This album is awesome. I just gotta tell everyone.
Demi's the man. He really is. He's like one of the nicest guys too in the scene, which is just, you know, you run into a lot of people who are just awesome people, and then you run into like Demi, and you're like, wow. It just really sets the bar for just awesome people. And of course, everyone in the chat, shout out to everyone that is listening to the show live. And you know, we love all you guys. You guys are great.
Speaking of which, you can head over to Demi K's Bandcamp page, demik.bandcamp.com, and pre-order this album, Mechanical Psyche. It drops on the 15th.
Yeah. It's
Go.
It's a good one, as Cowboy Bob Chester says. It's a good one.
He's nice.
It's nice. I like.
You know, let me just quick last minute shout outs to Lionheart, Frogger421, and Thomas Baird, who have joined the chats.
Hey,
and
Thomas.
Casper too.
Welcome,
Thanks,
welcome,
guys.
welcome. Thanks for listening to the show live. We have internets tonight, so that's good.
Yeah.
And once again, we are talking with Electrish of Static Realms. Now,
Hey.
we get to the deep down dirty questions now.
Oh my.
I jest. But, you know, in all seriousness, the interesting thing that I do like about your show is it's got this thing about it where, like you said, it's like that old school MTV vibe. And it's almost like to the point where, for one thing, I got to say the production value is like, boom, it's over the top, awesome. But it's like you guys just do an amazing job of just cranking up that 80s cheese to really get that vibe going. And it's
Absolutely.
it's like Elvira, because it's got a little bit of a sexiness too. I'm just gonna say, you know.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
You know, with the videos and the, you know, just all this stuff, and you know, but then it's got like this MTV vibe. It's also like I pick up like, are you guys Space Ghost fans? Because
Yes, actually. Yeah, we got the television idea from the Space Ghost television. I'm not gonna lie.
I love it. I saw that. I was like, that's totally Space Ghost, and like I was blown away.
So we were like, our only competition with these types of interviews is really just Space Ghost, so we're good.
you can compete with Space Ghost. Yeah, it's not that hard.
He's awesome though. Love Space Ghost.
Oh, it is great.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's-
we do a lot of improvisation when it comes to filming the episodes themselves. The production value, that I can't take credit for that. Once again, that's all my partner. He's amazing. But yeah, we just have fun with it. We always have fun with it. And of course, we're in quarantine. So sometimes crazy things happen, but sometimes that works.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You gotta go with the flow, I guess. Like weird things just happen. You're like,
exactly.
just leave it in there.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's just amazing. Now, do you guys record it all in house? Like, are you all together, or do you like, you know, send him shots or clips or?
We are primarily always together, and we film usually at my place. And then we also have other hostesses that, like his former hostess, she sometimes makes appearances still on the show. And also we have friends in LA and around the world that also make appearances on the show. So, but
awesome.
Usually it's the two of us, and we're always filming in-house.
Little Easter eggs.
Yes.
We know a little something about Easter eggs with this show, right, Jules?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We got some awesome Easter eggs. Drink.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. It's great. You guys have that crazy 80s just flavor, and the transitions are great. And my favorite part of the entire thing is when the video is playing. Like, this is like my all-time, and this is the thing that I was just like, they guys just nailed it. They nailed the aesthetic. They do the cutaway, and you're like dancing like on the blue screen or whatever, and you're just dancing right in the middle of the performance.
That is Static Realms right there.
Exactly. Yeah. We're all about the green screen. Yes.
It's amazing.
Sometimes we'll just throw like spitball ideas, and we'll just be like, hey, what if we're like in space for this episode? Or what if we're like underwater? Or, we just come up with like crazy
my
ideas.
God. That
But it
sounds
allows
exactly
us
like
to execute those ideas. So yeah, we're about the green screen.
Dimmy, sorry, Dimmy. Dennis,
Yes, that's
when
me.
are we getting a green screen?
I need a green screen. Z, can we work that out? Can we get green screens?
Green screen,
Because
just so people can hear us better.
Everyone should own a green screen.
I really do. In fact, I think it's like
Just
a
in case.
necessity. It's called 2020. Everyone needs their own green screen.
They're only like
Exactly.
$150 on Amazon.
All right, we're gonna do it.
You should.
Green screens for everyone. I'm very excited.
Today I saw a video of a guy who actually has green screen gloves, and he uses models, and he just kind of like of his figures and action figures, and he kind of just like poses them with his hands because his hands are green screen.
Oh, cool.
So it's really funny.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
This is incredible. But this is amazing. I love talking with you. This is so much fun. I tell you what, let's go ahead and jump into another track. I know we have a lot of great tunes lined up here. I know this one is one that you brought to the table here, right, Mr. Neon?
Yeah. Yes. I was hoping to play it last week, but we didn't get around to it. Yeah. So this week, we're going to hear from Paris artist Sung with his latest single. It's called Late Summer, and it's here on Night Ride FM.
Feel
And once again, that was Sung with Late Summer. Good tune. I
Great
like that.
track, yeah.
Yeah, you find some.
I think Sung's got, he's working on another album.
Nice.
I don't know if it'll be out by the end of the year, but hopefully.
Very good. I am very excited about that. And of course, I am very excited to be talking with Electrish from Static Realms.
Excited to talk to you guys.
This is fun. This is a really good time. We're just talking about, these cool shows, and, I love the flavor. Now, you guys really do these, like you said, you do them 2 times a month, and then you do like reruns too, which is kind of cool because, I mean, in keeping with the 80s flavor, you guys have the reruns, and if you missed the show, because it's a live event. It's essentially a live event. You guys broadcast it, and everyone kind of gets together and talks, and just like Night Ride here, which is a lot of fun. It's all about building that community, which is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And another good thing about doing reruns is, we have listeners from all over the world, so it helps to give them a different time frame when they can see the show. Sometimes people don't catch it till the second showing, so it's good to have that rerun option for them.
Yeah, absolutely, because you guys go into it's like midnight our time, and you guys just kind of keep rolling with it, but you start as early
we stay up late. I'll be honest, sometimes we don't start filming until the evening, so it's good for our listeners because I feel like they like to stay up late as well, usually, most of them. So yeah.
Now, about the production, I know we discussed the fact that, you do get like videos and stuff like that, and obviously things like that are not live performances. But one of the questions that I do have is, what are the actual parts of the show that are live versus the stuff that is not live? Is there kind of a balance, or, 50-50, 60-40?
There's mostly a balance, but if we can, we like to pre-record as much as possible. Right. That way we can, jump into the editing process and kind of like come up with the show as a whole. So I find it's easier, especially in this time, since everyone's kind of confined to their homes, it's easier to pre-record and then just kind of give them a guideline for interviews and for performances. But yeah, sometimes we get surprised even by what we get, and that's also a great part of the show, is that we might not expect what we get, and we'll get something amazing, and we can actually show that on the show, so it's really cool.
Oh, that's awesome. So the live parts that you guys do now, like when you're doing the show, because you guys get live performers, or am I not correct? I'm just trying to figure out how the live performances go versus or are they sent in or pieced together?
Yeah, we get them sent in from the artists that are willing to, take the time to do them, and then we put them on. We usually show them at the end of the show, and it just sometimes we get a little overwhelmed because we'll get 3 or 4 on the same episode, but sometimes it just ends up being a longer show, and that's okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like this show. It just seems to grow and grow and grow, and we keep talking to artists, and we're like, well, I like your stuff. And then, we're like, hey, let's just add one more.
That's how it starts.
Yeah. It's hard to say no when you got so many good songs, just flying in your direction. You want to...
Absolutely, yeah.
And plus, who gives a big whoop about one more song or, one more little set or something like that? In fact, I think... most of the people were happy to hear it, it's got to, just keep the party going. It's like, to quote Rex Balls, he's one of our famous people. He hangs out on our Discord, and he says to never stop partying. It's very important that you never stop partying. Jules?
Nope.
Keep it going.
Never.
Never stop
Always.
partying.
Party every day.
It's it. You just got to keep it going, especially in 2020. You just got to, it's like a freight train. You just got to get on the freight train and just take it down the road and just ride that party train as long as, I'm really messing up this metaphor because I said party and 2020 at the same time in the same sentence. So let's digress into something that makes a little bit more sense and talk about your show that is coming up this Friday, as a matter of fact.
Yes, our next episode is our 7th episode, and it's going to be awesome. And we are going to have 2 interviews, 3 performances, and tons of music videos that we love, and some artists that are relatively new to the synthwave scene. So it's exciting. We like to have a mix of, artists that people may not have heard. That's why we always ask for people to submit their videos, because we are very welcoming in the community to show people's work. I think it's fantastic. So love to hear new things and show new videos to people.
And I believe you have a very big guest on your show.
Damn right.
Are you talking about Droid Bishop?
Oh,
Droid Bishop.
The Bish. Yeah, he's great.
The Bish. I didn't know that was his nickname, the Bish.
Yeah, we call him the
Bish.
Dabish.
It's like
I like
Bears.
that. I wish I would have known so that I could have mentioned that in the interview.
I'm a rabid fan of that guy. I start
He's
foaming. I start foaming
He's
at the mouth
incredible.
every time I hear his name.
He's incredible, and we talk about the new album music.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so good. It's really good.
I'm-
I just couldn't stop listening to it, and then I just sort of, just came up with the interview questions like instantly.
you know what? I was texting with Dana Jean Phoenix, and I mentioned the album to her, and she finally got around to listening to it, and then she texted me like 4 days later, and she was saying she hadn't stopped listening to it for 4 days straight.
It's infectious.
It's such a great blend of symphonic synthwave and also that funky kind of jive that you get from Daft Punk, early Daft Punk, and I just love that. That's what I used to listen to constantly, religiously. So I just love the album. I think it's amazing. I'm excited to have him on. I wish he would make a music video. I will say that.
Oh, that would be
You know
cool.
what? The guy, he's in LA. I don't understand why he doesn't, because he's surrounded. He's surrounded. First of all, Brad Canon's over in LA.
They can make it
The
happen.
Bish-
Everybody in LA has the best access of places they can
Yeah.
make videos. I'm jealous. I'm constantly jealous. But
Look out the window
Yeah.
and put a camera there and point it.
it's a
and-
lot of work, though. It is, I'm sure. And, maybe that time is spent producing music and albums, of course. But
Yeah.
You know what?
I
You know what he should
would
do?
love to show a music video.
He should do what Gunship did. Just get the fans to provide little clips of videos for him.
There you go.
I think that's
I
great
would.
when
I'd
I
want to be
see
a
that.
droid in a Droid Bishop video.
I would.
Me too.
I would totally
Can we
be
do
there.
this? Can we make
Yes.
this happen?
Let's make this happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, James.
We've already made
I
this
have
decision
costumes.
for Droid Bishop. He is going to be having an album, and you heard it here first on Night Ride FM. I want everyone that is listening to the show to email Droid Bishop at droidbishop.droidbishop. I don't know his email address. And send him your videos. All your videos, your home videos, your Zoom videos where your mom walks in naked, all the videos, because we're going to cut them up and clip them up, and we're going to make a kick-ass video. It's going to be incredible. I'm so excited. So
Me
get
too.
to work, guys. Droid, you can thank me later. We got some fun videos coming your way.
Okay, you know what my only beef with the new album is?
What's that? It's too short?
He called it music.
It's true. He did.
So I've got Google Home, the Google Home, and if anybody's got Alexa, so you ever like, hey Alexa, or hey Google,
Play music.
Droid Bishop music,
Yep.
and of course it never gets around to playing the album. It just starts playing whatever's. Oh,
Yep. And now playing music.
Play music.
no shit!
And
I
all of a
just, I just
sudden-
triggered. I just triggered my Google.
Uh-oh.
Oh man. Yeah, I have Alexa, and I don't know what it is, but I think Alexa is just getting dumber in her old age. We've had her in the house for about maybe like 2 years now, and it just gets to the point now, like you ask her to play a song, and she's like, starting the timer for 60 minutes. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, it just...
Hang on a sec. Hey Google, stop. Who was playing?
That just happened.
Playing some Droid Bishop.
Hey, Google, play Droid Bishop music. Playing music on Spotify.
I like asking her to tell a joke. That's fun.
Oh yeah.
They are
That's
fun
fun.
to play with, though. They're a lot of fun, but
So
Yeah.
they're tough.
So besides Droid Bishop this Friday, who else? So what you've got another interview with
So our other interview is a band that's from South Africa, and they're more of the metal genre, but they have an amazing cover of a song called Obsession from the 80s.
Nice.
And we're going to be showing that video on the show as well as interviewing the members of the band. And I love it because their music is more rock based, but it's so good. I'm excited to show it on the show. They're really cool.
And I have to apologize real quick. Again, this is live radio. I'm not even joking you. I'm wondering, I have my headphones on. I'm wondering where this music's coming from. My stupid phone is playing Droid Bishop.
You got an Android? You got an Android, right?
I have an Android, but it's not playing the song from music. It's playing Light Years, which is not.
Yeah. I wonder how many people who are listening to the show right now just had their Google things trigger off.
Like every Google in everyone's household.
Everybody's playing Droid Bishop now.
Oh my God, that's not a bad thing.
You're
though.
welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome. God, I'm like, who is playing background music? This is crazy. And then I'm like, oh, it's me. Live radio. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, speaking of good music, we do have some good album releases. Mr. Julian Green, Mr. Neon Fawkes, can you go ahead and dive into some of those awesome releases we've had?
Oh, hell yeah. So last Friday was Bandcamp Day. And let's see, Eric C. Powell, our friend of the show, dropped his new album, Fly Away. Levinsky dropped his new album, Nocturnes. Zenon dropped his album, finally, Dark of a Distant World, and it's getting all kinds of great reviews and lots of plays. And Toronto artist Aphelion dropped his album, Paradise Shadows. We're going to hear a track from him a little bit later. And this notable track, a single by Last Action Hero, featuring Strike Eagle and Ben Higgins. It's a cover of the song Danger Zone from Top Gun.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, it's incredible. So yeah, that was all last Friday. Yesterday, Heartbeat Hero dropped a track called Synthwaves, and Duet dropped Outlines. Today, Power Rob, his EP as himself on Aztec Records dropped today. It's called Runaway. And let's see, this Friday, Lavenue's pre-orders open up for his album.
yes.
Into the Night, which is coming out on the 17th of October, but pre-orders for vinyl, cassette, digital, everything. They're all going up this Friday.
Very excited about that album.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday. And then let's see, on the 15th of October, we mentioned this earlier, Demi K's new album, Mechanical Psyche, drops. So everybody, that's going to be amazing. Pre-orders are up right now, so go jump over to Demi K's Bandcamp. And of course, the 16th, The Abyss is just dropping High Mountains. They've just announced pre-orders for it.
Yeah, very
and
good.
MK Khan, Weekends on Earth, is also dropping on the 16th. And let's see, we'll kind of wrap this up for the month. On the 20th, McCready, their new album, AD, is dropping. And on the 30th, New Spell is dropping Of Time, remixed.
Yeah, that's a cool little EP so far. I think it's an EP. I can't remember. It's a full album.
Yep.
I think it's a album light, I guess.
Album light.
Filled with remixes, and I like New Spell too. In fact, that's another one of those bands that they could go for that synthwave sound, but they're not like all that laser gritty kind of stuff. They're more like Static Realms type of synthwave, where there's a lot of smoke and cool things happening, and I don't know. It's got a vibe to it, It's very vibey, and it falls into the synthwave category, without the palm trees or the laser grids or all the pastiche.
I think
that comes along.
I think
with
it was Fighter Jets who put me onto them.
Yeah, they're great.
I remember. Oh yeah.
We played a song by them, I think, on our season finale last year.
Yep.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, so in the meantime here, we're going to jump into another track. I'm going to fix my Google Home and make sure he's okay, and make sure my Alexas are. I got them both because, I'm not just paranoid, apparently. I'm not paranoid enough.
You just want them arguing, don't you?
Did you see the video before we move on? They had the Alexa
Oh,
fighting with the
all
Google
three of them.
Home.
Siri.
Oh, that was hilarious. It's good times when you could just make AI just just do things. It's like Z. Sometimes we get them to say funny things, and it's fun. It's good times. We love you, Z. All right, so what do we got lined up here? Another tune, Mr. Neon Fox?
Yes, LA artist Personality has this new track. It's called Wintertime, and you're hearing it here on Night Ride FM.
I've been going slow motion. I creep and crawl to your door. And I can't take these emotions no more. 'Cause it burns so hard. In my mind, I wait for time for nothing in particular. Maybe in a new life we could get it right. Maybe in a new day we could learn to say, I don't need to let it go just to feel right. I don't need to let it go, there's another way. I don't know how to feel when you just turn and walk away. I just want to get you down till the winter time. Say I don't need to let it go just to feel right. I don't need to let it go, there's another way. I don't know how to feel when you just turn and walk away. I just want to get you down till the winter time.
And once again, that was Personality with Wintertime. I like that tune, man. It's a groovy
Beautiful.
tune.
I love the voice too. Vocals. Personality has great vocals.
Yeah, he's great. And we play a lot of his stuff too on some of our other shows too. So we love him. Keep sending stuff in, man. We love your tracks. And just to let you guys know too, if you are a producer out there listening to our show, if you hadn't submitted to Night Ride FM, you can always do that. We are submit.nightride.fm, and you could submit your music to our show. And some of the other shows, we have the 80s guy who puts a lot of stuff up there. We also want to let you know, too, if you are just kind of surfing around on YouTube and whatnot, you can also check out, we have a little after party, which we're going to hopefully have Electrish with us to kind of record that. It's only like an 8-minute set, and we record it. We play some of the songs we played during the show, and it's a lot of fun. It's just a little extra fun.
I like after parties.
Everybody likes after parties.
Who doesn't?
All right. So once again, we are talking with. Hold on one second here. We have a special This Just In coming in here. 1 second here. This just in. Oh wait. Whoa. Wait a minute. Some terrible news here.
What?
Unfortunately, Netflix has canceled Glow.
Yeah. Ow.
Are you
Damn
kidding me?
What a bunch of wankers.
Oh, they always cancel good
That
shows.
show was amazing.
That was
Speaking of which,
Best show.
We were talking about Oceanside '85 and her last album, and she's a big fan of wrestling. Period.
Oh yeah,
But she
Yeah.
loved that show.
that
Oh
was
man.
the best show.
So
Why not?
speaking of Oceanside '85 and her album Neon Dreams,
Hmm.
so she is going to be premiering a video for the song "Children of the Rainbow" on our show Static Realms Music
Nice.
on Friday. So check that out. It's going to be a Galaxy premiere. I'm super excited.
Awesome. And your show is on at the same time ours is on, 9 p.m. right Eastern.
Unfortunately, yeah, same time,
That's okay. Different day.
Well, no, it's different day, so
Yeah.
it's all right.
different day.
That's good. And hold on one second here.
What?
Is this another This Just In? I never got two in one show. This is so weird. This is actually not bad news at all. With season 3 not even being out yet, Netflix has already signed on Cobra Kai season 4. Nice. Season
Nice.
3 starts in January.
So I mean, yeah,
That's
sucks
exciting.
that Glow's gone, but at least we get another 2 years of Cobra Kai.
You know, I finally caught up to, I'm like midway through second season, and it's so good. It really just grabbed me. It took me like the 4th episode to really just kind of get me in there, get me in the zone. I'm telling you, I had a hard time. I couldn't get past the first episode. It was like, it was tough. I couldn't get the vibe. I think that was the thing, because I kept looking for Johnny to be the asshole. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. You're kind of like an asshole. He's still an asshole, but he's like a lovable asshole,
Yeah, no.
which is
No,
great.
it's-
Sometimes you have to wait till the second episode or even the third to get there.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's one of them things, and you just got to kind of like put a little bit of faith in the show, especially if it's getting a lot of good reviews and whatnot. But I was just like, oh, now I get it. You're like, he's kind of like, you know, that lovable asshole guy, but he's like the guy that's down on your luck. But you also see at the end of the day that like maybe he's the one that, you know, was kind of given the bum deal of the whole thing, you know, and the way that they shot it, and, you know, no spoilers, but, you know, they do make it seem from his point of view that, you know, Danielson was kind of a jerk.
Yeah,
Threw
Daniel is a
spaghetti
jerk.
on him, and did he throw spaghetti? No, they threw spaghetti on Danielson, but he got him in the shower. He got him with that shower curtain thing. He stole his girl. Yo, who steals somebody's girl? Come on.
You know what? We gotta remind you. We gotta remind everyone too. Last week, Karin had Zach Robinson on
He did.
for an interview. One of the producers behind the Cobra Kai soundtrack.
Yeah, that
That's
was
awesome.
incredible. So if you guys want to check that out, by the way, you can always go to the nightride.fm archives. And if you're on the website, it's literally just a click to the right, and you just go to Karin. You find her little selection, her tab, and it's got all of her shows. Every show that has ever been broadcasted on Night Ride FM, you can always check it out at the archives, and you can listen to that show. And it's just like you're there live listening to it, and it's great. It was a great interview. It really was. He's such a cool dude.
Yep.
You know, you get some producers that they just sound like they're sticking to muds and whatnot, but this dude was like legit super nice and humble, very humble. So good stuff. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and what do we got? We got this next track here. I'm very excited about this. This is a little tune by Cobra Wipeout.
So yeah, speaking of cobras.
Yeah, speaking of cobras, I guess we timed that pretty good. But yeah, this is it's a little tune called Cobra Rock, and these guys are what, from Brooklyn, right?
Oh yeah.
So you can definitely feel that old school. It's got that East Coast Brooklyn vibe, and this is from the album Hex on the Beach. Nice little play
I
on
love
words.
the album title.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That's great. So we're gonna go ahead and drop this. This is Cobra Rock. Enjoy. Yeah, there it is. A little Cobra Rock, Cobra Wipeout. That's a great tune, man. I'm just dancing in my chair, Jules. I love it. Like I want to,
awesome.
I want to break out the cardboard and just lay it out on the floor and just start like just breaking it. You know, like do the robot. And I could do a little bit of that. I was not the greatest break dancer in the world, but I tried.
Worm.
I could do the thing where you spit on your knee. That was like not really
Right.
talented at all, honestly. But I don't know how they do it.
I could almost do the windmill.
The windmill.
If I
Yeah.
tried now, I'd probably hurt myself.
Now people are doing the floss, and I'm just like, I don't even. That's not even scientifically possible. Like I don't even know how they're doing it. They're like breaking the laws of physics. Like all these crazy dances. I don't understand it. I'm too old.
These kids and their new dance moves.
Yeah, you know, they're I guess that's one of the things. Dance never dies. So as well as music keeps just coming out. More awesome stuff. So
Absolutely.
before we jump into our birthdays, you want to give a quick shout out to anyone that hopped into our good old chat room, Mr. Neon Vox?
Oh yeah. The last year's dropped in.
Ooh,
And
very nice.
as well, Joey's in there. Lord Toots is in there. And yeah, I think that's it. Those are some late joiners.
Well, very good. Thank you very much for joining and listening to our show live. We are here with Electrish. I don't know why I said that slow like that, like with the accent.
Electrish.
That works.
With-
Electrish.
Electrish. I guess that's like, I think it was because of L'Avenue. I still can't say it right. I want to have a pause in between it, the L and the A. Because really, the pause, like that little symbol, what is that? Asterisk, the little thing in between the L and the A, L'Avenue. No, it's a quote or an accent.
No, it's an apostrophe.
It's apostrophe.
It's
So
called an apostrophe.
that gives you the impression that you're supposed to break up the word, right? Maybe.
Well, no, it's when you take two words and you chop most of one out and concatenate them.
Oh, is it?
So it's
just
because
got
So
it.
in French it's Le Avenue, but the French they don't, because you've got two vowels clash in there.
Right.
You take the E off the Le, put an apostrophe, and just say L'Avenue.
And you just smooth it out. You smooth out that whole word.
That's the French are all about being smooth.
the French
or
are smooth as hell.
As they would say, smooth.
Smooth.
Very smooth.
It's very smooth.
Well, they are. And you know what? Apparently, they're good at mashing words together. So good on them. And good on everybody. Good job, everybody, for having words and me not having any of them correctly said.
Hey, so before we came back from the song, you were talking to Electrish.
Yes. Oh, so here we are. Thank you for getting me back on track. Whew. Now, Electrish, we were talking actually briefly off the air about some of the mishaps and slightly happy accidents that might have happened during the show.
I think that it's inevitable with anything. The first time you do it, that something will go wrong. So that being
never.
said,
Live show, things go wrong. Never. That never happens.
that happens, really? No, we're not perfect. Yeah. So the first show that we ever did for Static Realms, we filmed it at my apartment, and what happened was we had a live act after the show. I will not name drop because I love the band and I don't want to make them feel bad. But what happened was they were performing their set live, and the sound quality was absolutely terrible.
Oh, yeah.
So unfortunately, because we were streaming live, we tried to buy them some time, but when their set came on, it was horrible.
Yeah.
Barely hear it, and it was just awful, and I was cringing the entire time. So
Yeah, we've had that happen before. It's really tough too, and the amazing thing is we've actually had festivals where we have 10 acts on, and you want to talk about crazy juggling, and all this stuff is like live, like
I can't imagine how crazy it is. Yeah.
like 100% live. So I mean, you're going with no safety net, and you're at the mercy of everything: your internet connection, your wires, your cables, your software. And everything has to be coordinated too. Like, I don't even know how Z does it, but he's got just this amazing setup where if you're streaming, like, he'll have things that can go over top of streams. It's like an override stream, like, and then when one goes, it fails back. Like, we did the Neon Retro Fest, one of the Neon Escape, and it was cool because, you know, they're up in Rhode Island, and we would have the performer go on, and when the performer was done, they would just cut their signal, and it would just gracefully fall back to the Connecticut, you know, which was great. And then, you know, if that falls back, it falls back to the radio station, sort of like it does when we do broadcast our shows, you know, not the Zoom stuff or whatever, the OBS. I'm getting too technical now, but yeah.
You know what? Well, we've seen, especially with this COVID, with all these artists who did those like live stream events.
Yeah.
We've seen flub ups and technical issues. Like poor Ollie Ride had a whole bunch. The Midnight, when they did theirs, poor Primo suffered the worst.
Poor Primo.
And yeah, you see it, man. It can't be helped.
Right, but the good thing about it though is, like, you're sitting in your living room. It's not like, you know, I paid $100 for these seats.
Right.
Like, you're in your living room, you're drinking a whiskey, you're chilling out. You know, you got your fuzzy slippers on, and you know what? It's internet. It happens.
Exactly, that's life.
But yeah, that's you know, it's always unfortunate. So now that can't be the dirtiest, darkest secret. Who's popping bottles? Jules, what are you drinking?
I already popped my bottle. If you hear a marble rattling around, it's because I'm having one of these Japanese Ramoon drinks.
Oh, look at you. You're fancy, man.
Fancy.
You are so fancy. I got seltzer water because, you know, I'm keeping
There's
it
no sugar
clean.
in that.
Keeping it clean for the kids. There is no sugar. No, it has 0 calories. It's got 0 fat.
Zero flavor.
0 sodium. 0 carbs. And 0% protein. It's got no protein. Go figure. Water has no protein in it. I don't know.
It's just liquid.
It's just liquid. Yeah. And they sell this, and I drink it. You know? But it's good.
By the way, I just gotta throw a shout out. A couple of artists just joined the chat. North Innsbruck.
Hey!
From the Twin Cities has joined us, and also
Yeah.
System Glitch.
Oh, nice.
Joined us.
Very good. Yeah, I know System Glitch. He is out in the Cali area, right? I think.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I think he's West Coast.
I think so, yeah.
He's just cruising in. Awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. And once again, this is Electrish from Static Realms. And yeah, you know, we have a lot of producers. We know a lot of artists, so we would love to, you know, send you over some names and some videos.
Yeah, we'd love that. We love meeting new artists, talking to new artists, showing new artists on our show. It's always fun.
Now, if somebody has a submission that they would like to maybe submit their video or their song or performance, where could they go?
So we always welcome them to our email address, which is staticrealms@outlook.com. You can submit videos to us. We also like when artists talk about their music videos or themselves. If not, we love to introduce them on the show because we love our listeners to know what they're about and where they're from and what they do.
Yeah, nice. Talk about yourselves. That's the. I know how to do that a lot.
I got a correction. System Glitch. He's not from California. He's from Daytona.
Daytona?
Yeah.
Well,
He's
go
like,
figure.
Hey,
Same time zone as us.
All right. Well, I don't.
go figure.
We still love you. And in fact, we all have to get together like an East Coast romp, like a big event or something like that. When this whole thing is over, you know,
Yeah, definitely.
we're all
gonna wear our socks one way, and they can wear their socks another way.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm able to go anywhere in public and see a show, I'm just gonna rage. Like I'm not gonna sleep.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna sleep. I'm just gonna.
Everyone's gonna do that.
It's gonna feel like, you know, I don't know. It's gonna feel like the first time you ever went to a show. You know.
Yep. Because we're starving. You know, we're starving for that
Facebook,
live.
A couple of days ago, Facebook gave me your memory from 2 years ago, and it was when I went to see the Midnight here in Toronto, and I was like, fuck you.
Cry. You're just gonna cry, right? Horrible.
Oh, those were the days.
bittersweet memories right there.
Yeah.
Those times when we could actually attend public events.
We'll get there. Apparently you can beat COVID in 3 days now, so I think we're halfway there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
We're good.
We're good.
No comment.
We're all
No
good.
comment.
No comment. I know. Hashtag no politics. And let's go ahead into some birthdays, Mr. Neon Fox. Let's bring it back up.
All right, let's do some birthdays. Yesterday, Adam Cyber, graphic artist. He's done, countless artwork for albums, for artists. So he celebrated, as well as Max Speed. And today, Johnny, one of the guys from McCready, celebrated a birthday. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And let's see, Thursday, one of Synthwave's biggest fans, Iris Stellar, is celebrating a birthday, as well as some artists. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this guy. Miami Nights, 1984.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him. Yeah, apparently he's celebrating a birthday on the 8th as well. And then, the 10th.
It's my buddy.
Yeah, the 10th on Saturday. It's going to be Lavanew's birthday.
Lavenue.
Yeah, Jesse. So happy birthday, Jesse. And finally, on the 11th, Matt Springfield, another artist. He's celebrating. So happy birthday, everyone.
Happy birthday to all of y'all. And if you have a birthday and you would like your birthday announced on the air, just be friends with Mr. Julian Green.
Just, friend me on Facebook, and that way I can stalk you.
Stalker is among us.
Find out where you live, your bank account, your birthday.
That's it. And he keeps it safe.
Yeah,
he keeps your credit cards and your social security safe.
I keep it above the waist.
But just don't cross them. Just kidding. I don't think you have a mean bone in your body.
Evil Neon Fox.
Evil Neon Fox. I actually, funny little anecdote here. I actually thought I really didn't know how to take you when I first saw you on social media. I'm like, I don't know about this guy.
It's the mask.
It was the mask. I'm like, this guy's a little edgy. I'm like, I don't know if. And then I met you. I'm like, holy crap.
Me edgy.
You were like, I'm like, man, that mask is like. Man, he's like really pushing boundaries, and like it was funny. And then I met you, and then here we are. All right, so we're gonna jump into another track here. This is a great tune. Jules, you want to go ahead and set this up?
Sure, yeah. So a couple of artists from Moscow, Russia. Acral Madness has just dropped this new track. It's called Seven Sins, featuring Starfounder, and here it is on Night Ride FM.
And once again, that was, I can't pronounce it, Accrual Madness? Jules, help me out.
Acral. Well, I'm going to say acral. It could be acral.
All right.
Acral madness?
I always go with your pronunciations of
Sounds right.
I think so. Acral Madness.
Yeah, acral madness.
Acral. Tomato. Featuring Star Founder. That I can get. That's an easy one. And it's called Seven Sins. I guess that is kind of leading into the whole Halloween-y vibe that we're, I guess, leaning into nowadays.
Spooky season is upon.
With the spooky season.
Everyone's saying that. All the news broadcasters. I was just watching Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, and they had that little clip where they show all these newscasters saying it's spooky season.
I personally love spooky season.
Yeah, now
Everyone does.
I want to dig in because we did promise the listeners some dirt, some
Dirt.
naughty things, and we are here to stand and deliver for our listeners, of course. Now, again, the show has the sexy flavor already. It's definitely like worked into the DNA of the show. It just has that flavor. It's like, it reminds me of that, like, Elvira type of flavor. I don't know if you remember the Elvira show, got 'em old.
Yeah. Humor and sexiness.
Humor and sexiness, they go a long way.
They do.
And you have a special show coming up for, I guess you have, a Halloween episode coming up as well?
Yes, on October 30th. It will actually be a later episode after this coming episode. We're going to have our next episode on October 30th. It will be our Halloween special. And it is called, are you ready?
Yes.
Nightmare on Static Realm Street.
Nice.
And we're going to be partnering with a fetish community.
A what?
Yeah. So
Easy, Dennis, easy.
Okay.
Things are gonna get really interesting on Static Realm.
Gonna happen
on October 30th. So we will not be streaming live on Twitch for that particular episode. We will only be exclusively streaming on YouTube and Facebook. So mostly YouTube. So refer to YouTube for that one, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
Get your naughtiness and tune in to Static Realms for the after hours naughty night. What's it called? Nightmare on Static Realms.
Static Realm Street.
It's perfect. I love it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love it. I'm excited for Halloween. I'm excited for the show.
Yeah, we're excited too. I mean, we love the show. I mean, as soon as I found out about it, I think Jules, he knew about it a little bit longer than I did. And I was like, Jules, this is amazing. This show is just great. And he's like, yeah, I know. It's great. It's been around for a while. And I was like, you suck.
I was watching, when Lady Verana was doing some of the shows.
Yeah.
And,
she's great.
Yeah.
And, everything is so neon and fun and just 80s inspired. It's great. We're working on some other themes too for some episodes in the future, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, very exciting. And once again, just send them an email if you think you have what it takes, if you got a cool video. And that's the thing too, that's one of the awesome things I love about your show is I feel like videos are kind of like, I feel like they get ignored a lot of times,
They do, or they don't get seen, and that's
Yeah.
a tragedy to me, because have you ever been, watching YouTube and then a suggested video pops up and it's amazing and you've never seen it, but it came out 4 years ago?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's sad, but that's what happens. So.
I bet a lot of people discovered many synthwave artists that way too.
Absolutely.
Watching a gunship video and then all of a sudden a suggested video pops up and all of a sudden you're like, wow, who's the Midnight? Or, wow, like,
Yeah.
who's Droid?
Ray, what's new retro? What is this thing?
Yeah.
And you go down the synthwave rabbit hole, and you
Yep.
It's all downhill from there.
or uphill,
Yeah. I mean, it depends on which direction you're moving into the rabbit hole.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're gonna be trying a little more on the industrial dark wave side for the Halloween episode, but we always come back to synthwave because it's what we love the most, and it's just fun to see the videos and see the art that people have put into the videos that they make for their songs.
So much time and effort. It's just amazing that they do music on top of that, like
Absolutely.
putting the
Yeah.
videos, and it's a whole other realm.
Not that I want to plug myself, but on my YouTube channel, I've got a playlist, and it's all original synthwave videos. So basically, any music videos created for the artist. Not the stock footage stuff,
Right.
but basically just I think I've got pretty much. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to watch your show too, because there's probably a whole bunch I'm missing.
You
Yeah,
are.
I'm looking at the lineup for Friday. I'm like, okay, I don't know that artist. I think I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, so Friday's episode, some of the artists I know that people will have never seen before, because one of them is a friend of mine who's in the cosplay community, and he actually just became he started being into music, and it's amazing. His voice is amazing, his music is amazing. I'm really excited to be able to show it on our show.
Well, very excited.
Everybody tune in to Static Realms on 9 p.m. on Friday.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's it. Make sure you tune in, and I will most likely be there. Fridays they're hit and miss with me. Do you do them always on Fridays? I feel like you've done them.
Yeah, we
different.
do them on Fridays
Okay.
usually, but sometimes we'll have to change the times around. We did a special with Aztec Records,
Right.
and we made the time earlier, but then we did a replay at our normal time.
Oh, nice.
Being because most of their artists are from the UK, and
Yeah.
we wanted to be able to show it, during that time.
Aztec Records is on a roll right now.
They're on fire.
Yeah.
All these artists signing up this artist and that artist, and
Incredible.
they're
And
gobbling up everyone.
I was so happy to do the special with them because I was very inspired by the creative director Lau. She's incredible, and her music is great too. And it was really inspiring to see that where they started and where they are now. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, they're really good people, and a great label. And we have a lot of friends that are on that label, and they just recently got signed. I know Griff just got recently signed.
Popcorn Kid.
Popcorn Kid.
Yeah, and we found, we learned that Thought Beings is with them.
Thought Beans,
Bunny
yes.
But yeah, Bunny X. The list just goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, and let's not forget Zenith Volt.
Zenith Volt, yeah.
Love him.
Oh,
I did an
yeah.
interview.
Challenger.
Yes, he's rad. He's amazing. I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to do their own events. That'd be pretty cool. But they have people from, I guess, all over, too. I know
Yeah.
Zenith Volt, he's from America, but they're from overseas. So it's always challenging. But, it's a worldwide thing, this synthwave thing, which is a beautiful thing.
That's the best part.
Speaking of worldwide things, Mr. Jules, I think hopefully we're going to be seeing a little light at the end of the tunnel with some of these tours. What do you think?
Yeah, well,
maybe?
I was rattling off the tours for next year, but I figured, you know what, they're so far out. Why bother?
Don't
So,
jinx it, guys.
Yeah, I won't jinx it. I just there's tours next year, aka like the Midnight, and there's a bunch of concerts, Ollie Ride, and then there's like Retrowave Deluxe with Highway Superstar and Dana Jean Phoenix and Lavenue. But anyways, let's talk about stuff a little bit more immediate.
Yes.
So on October 17th, this is a streaming event online. And you're gonna find it on Starfarer's Twitch channel. That's Twitch TV/Starfarer Music. It's called the Synth Valley Stream Fest, and it's going to feature Watch Out for Snakes, Starfarer, Street Cleaner, Elevate the Sky, Psych, Neuron Spectre, Rad Warrior, Maniac 2084, and more. So that's on the 17th. And then on the 24th to the 25th, that weekend, it's the Retro Future Fest Online Weekender with Absolute Valentine, Shredder 1984, Star Noir, Aero Nexus, Power Nerd, Megatronics, Power Rob, Cynthia, Kenji Run, Cryocon, Johnny Laser, Max Speed, and more.
Wow.
So there you go. Like October's got some great streams going on at the end of this month. And then
Amazing.
I just found out that next year, March 30th or 20th, Wolf Club's gonna be performing in London, and Roxy Drive just got added to the bill.
Oh, nice.
I love Roxy Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been on your show, too, I believe.
She sure has. Yes.
Yeah, she's
She's
great.
incredible.
All right, so very good. Let's jump into another track here, Mr. Julian. What do we have lined up, ready to go?
Yeah. So Levinsky just dropped his album Nocturnes last Friday, And of course, Levinsky's from Finland. And he collaborated with a vocalist, Enlia. She's from France. And this track is called Un Cœur Dérangé. And you're hearing it here on Night Ride FM.
And once again, Jules.
Yes, that was Levinsky with Un Cœur Dérangé, featuring Enlia.
That.
And that, from his album Nocturnes.
Yeah, very good.
It's an incredible album. He's also got another collaboration on there with Witch of the Veil. And just every track on there is awesome.
The vocals are fantastic on that. Really, really good vocals.
Yeah, Enlia, I have to admit, I did not know of her until I saw her name on this track. And what a great singer.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're in the chat. Demi and I are talking about how she reminds us of French pop artist Mylène Farmer.
Okay.
From the 80s, I guess. And,
good stuff.
Some great nostalgia there.
That happens when you can discover someone, by their vocals on a track, right?
Oh, yeah. I always tell people, I think Laserpunk tweeted something out about collaborations, and I think I wrote a little article, too. I tell artists, like, collaborations sometimes can be challenging, but most of the time, artists can learn a lot, and then all of a sudden, if you're on Spotify, your artist name is next to another artist name, and their fans will discover your name.
Absolutely.
Your fans will discover their name. It's a win-win.
It is, yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So, without further ado, we're going to get to our next segment of our show. This is the part where we mention all of our wonderful, wonderful Patreons out there. And you guys are amazing. So, we're going to go ahead and just read off a selection of wonderful supporters of the show. Many of them who are listening to the show. And of course, we just kind of want to just make more of an intimate acknowledgement of some of our Patreons instead of just rattling off this laundry list. So without further ado, the Patreons who we are going to make mention are, first of all, we have Ray. He just goes by Ray, and Cameron Browning. They are new Patreons. So thank you so much for supporting the show. Great guys. And hopefully if you guys are in the chat or if you're around the Discord, just give us a shout, say hi. That's us. And let's be friends. And of course some of the other great long-standing supporters.
By the way, Ray, that's Ray from Best Korea.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, Ray, what's up? What's up, brother? That's it, like it's always tough because we're trying to match the people in the Discord with the people in the Patreons and the people on Twitter, and sometimes they just don't match up because it's just different names, different handles. And
crazy artists with their real names.
Yeah, imagine that, people using their real, like Ray, I'm like, he does use Ray in the Discord too, so I should have put 2 and 2 together, but as you can tell, a little dense sometimes. All right, so I'm gonna carry on here. So what's up, Ray? Thank you so much for the support. And of course we have Dynamite Stranger. He is an amazing supporter and also a really cool artist. He's got vinyl. He's got a new album that he just dropped last year, I think. Early this year.
Earlier this year.
Yeah. So great stuff right there. My main man, Yoru. He is, sometimes he pops in the chat. He's from
Malaysia. By now.
Yeah, he's...
We're just arriving at work.
Yeah. It's that worldwide thing, man. If you got people on the other side of the world, and they're just starting their day. It's amazing. All right, so we have Luke Gill, another longtime supporter of Night Ride FM. Thank you so much, Luke Gill. And again, if we see you lurking around, give me a shout, give us a shout, because, we still got to put these names together. Peacecraft, we knew that dude. He's a big supporter as well. We see Peacecraft. In fact, he might even be in the chat tonight. Not sure. Thank you so much.
Don't see him. He might be in the Discord, but he used to be a DJ from Vancouver, and now he's producing synthwave.
Yeah, great dude. And of course, Kevin Talley. He's my main man. He was actually a rep from Fixed. He was like our go-to guy. He just was an amazing person to work with, and we just have remained friends after. He's on to other ventures, and he's an awesome dude. He's got some really cool stuff coming out. He's just a network madman. He knows everybody. He knows the whole scene. Just an awesome dude. Kevin Talley, thank you so much. Steven Smith, thank you so much for your support. I don't know Steven very well, but, I'm sure he's a rad dude, as Andy would say. So, good on you. And Dark Ludus, we see him floating around the chat room all the time. I know he's either in the Night Ride chat or he's in the Discord chat. Guys, by the way, too, we have a cool Discord. It is nightride.fm/Discord, and it's cool. We have a good group of people, and sometimes we get a little rowdy, It happens. All right, so that about covers our Patreon stuff. Oh, by the way, patreon.com/NightRideFM if you want to support us, and all of Night Ride. It's not just us. It's Karin, it's Synthopsis, it's, the Paradise Arcade guys. It's Karin. I think I said Karin already. Club Electric. We have so many cool shows. Audio Waves does a cool show too, and it's incredible. So support us if you can. If not, just listen to the rad music and tell a friend. That's all we ask. And we love you guys. Thanks a lot for supporting. And that pretty much gets ready to wrap up our show. We have you to thank for listening and the internet for not breaking down.
Yeah.
And thank you, Electrish from, Static Realms. Yeah, I almost forgot that.
Yeah, for those of you listening, go to www.staticrealms.com. Find their Twitch station, Static Realms Music. And over on YouTube, the Why So Serious Show.
There it is.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. It was so much fun. And we're going to hop over to the after party after this. If you want to check out the after party, we usually release them on around Sundays, usually like on the weekends. So we're going to be releasing a whole new after party with 3 selected songs from the show. And it's fun. We get a little crazy and have a little bit of fun over there on the 80s guy. The 80s guy. All right, so we got one more track here, Mr. Neon Fawkes, and you want to go ahead and set this one up for us?
Yes, fellow resident of Toronto, Aphelion. He's got a new album called Paradise Shadows, and we've got this track here. It's called Give Me a Reason, and you're hearing it here on Night Ride FM. Good night, everyone. Thanks for listening.
Bye-bye.